80. Yeah, I have a friend who is I'm from the 80s. Yes, I'm a child of the 80s. A friend was. She had a birthday, and I'm like, oh, look at that. So I found a little clip art image on the web. Of course, it's not quality, which is why it makes for a really good cupcake topper, because it's tiny. Because when you find clip art like that, it's not all high resolution or anything like that. These things, you have to print on your own printer, because Sam's and places like that can't print copyrighted images. I made them for a friend. I wasn't selling them. Nothing illegal. Maybe a little. Yeah. Maybe a little illegal. Okay, and then another thing I really like to do with my kids is do their handprints at different times of the year, because I know their hands are growing, and, well, I'm sure you're all mommies who like the little handprint things, right? So why have a handprint on a piece of construction paper when it could be this fancy little digital scrapbook thing with a cute little poem? So this was one that we did for Valentine's Day. I did one for each of my sons. I just designed it and, made sure I left enough room for their hands to actually go there. And I try to do one for each holiday now because I just love them. And I figure each year I'll do a Valentine's Day one, and then I just leave the photo in the frame. So then every year you can look through the old one. If you'll see my frame down here, it's got bunch of photos in it. And I did one for Thanksgiving too. Oh, I like that. I thought that was cute. And I do have a big one to show you. Not big camera.
Oh, we're done with it.
So yeah, how many of you are like, I'm never going to do hybrid? Love it. But now you're like, maybe I will do something. If I could take you home with me. You are all very crafty ladies. You can do everything that you've seen me do here. It's just thinking about what your supplies can do.
No, we need an inspiration right behind it. Whispering to
So I had a really beautiful mantle for Christmas, but I had this fall photo in my frame, and it just didn't fit with the whole room. So I made this poster, and it's so beautiful. I'm not even going to read it because I'll probably cry. All right, so you guys can all just see. I put this above my mantle. It kind of just is everything Christmas is to my little kids. So that completed my mantle for me, which was really nice. So there's just another collage I did. Again, because if you can't pick one photo, sometimes Shutterfly doesn't have the layout of collage that you would like. I mean, make your own and do your photos and pick your photos the way you want.
So you put out your mantle every season or holiday?
I have a fall one up there right now. But, I do try to. All right, so now we're going to make a box. Aren't you so excited? So, if somebody...
You're not done. You got to post up the font thing.
Oh, yeah, I'll okay, I could use a volunteer. I'll take 2 volunteers. Oh, yeah, you can. Everybody needs 4. Yeah, I'll actually take 1.
No way. I carry that out.
Oh, it's not.
No, maybe it's big.
Amanda, I actually printed out square pictures in different fall colors, and I cut them up and put them on a Rubik's Cube.
Cute!
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
See, that's thinking outside the box.
Four.
Okay. I'm glad I'm here because I already made both balls and kale.
Oh, no.
My kids were outside with their boat a little while ago.
You can
A-Manda?
No.
Yeah, they do, but not very often. What? The lady that can do it. You remember the? No, I thought the 40 had the alligator. Yeah. That's the guy that I had a lot of.
Yeah, we should. But I cut even more extra cards.
So we do have a couple more extra boxes. If you do want to buy an extra hybrid project, they're only $10 each. So if you do decide you like them a lot and want more,
They do really good Mother's Day presents. Okay.
really great.
Okay. So you can open up your box. One thing that I wanted to tell you guys about when we were talking about blank items like a Shutterfly, Close to My Heart has some really great blank things. This box comes from them. They're just a stamping. They're a stamping, scrapbooking company, like Home Party. And I meant to bring the catalog just so you can see. They have a whole page of blank stuff like this ready to be finished. And you know, their goal is to get their scrappers to use their papers and products and stuff, but I look at that and go, I hope that I can do that. Yeah. Alright, so the easiest thing to do would just be to fold your cards. Notice that they're scored. It would be really hard to fold them if they weren't. So you can fold your cards, and then you have 4 card fronts, and you just take your card front to your card. Yeah. Yeah, like where they're folded in, like the divot in, if you...
The bump goes on is going to be the outside.
On the outside. That's a great explanation. The bump of the score on the outside. That'll give you the best fold.
I've always heard it was the other way.
Yeah, it's a separate blade. Yeah, that like I have an orange flag. Right. And it doesn't cut, you know, you just gently bring it down and it scores it. So if you're making a box, you can score the tab.
Butter knife works well.
Yeah, the butter knife. Or a bone folder.
Yeah.
Multiple
Can't
things.
find your bone folder.
While you're crafting, I'll show you some other things, because I'm running out of time. Little Zach's got an outer space room, and so I just made this little wood door hanger for each of the stars. Other anything I can make to coordinate.
Oh, so that's where I was like, where's my photos? There they are.
Well, no, that's right. It's only one side.
These are cool. Oh, that's what we're making.
Here's an example of how I lay it out when I need to print something. I created all those individual pieces for his science fair board, and then I laid them all out on a 20 by 30. So this is what I sent off to be printed. So then I get that massive poster with all these little pieces, and then I cut them out, and they make the board. Just so you get an idea of that.
On the box. Oh, I bet, yeah.
Putting these on the cards first.
Oh, these goes on the box.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law is a music teacher, so he's always asking me to make his concert program covers. So I've done a couple of those for him too, which is kind of fun. He always gets compliments. And I always put my website on the back. If you'd like to market yourself, highly recommend that. I also always do something that has to do with digital scrapbooking for any of those treat days at school. On Valentine's Day, he got pencil toppers, but I put a glow stick in there, but I made the pencil toppers. And of course, my website was on there, Digi Designer. For his birthday, I sent Play-Dohs in, but I didn't just some Play-Doh. I made a topper and a wrapper. I did short.
But I didn't do it all the way around.
It's double sided tape, yeah.
Email me in a week or so. So I'm always trying to get my digital creations into other people's hands with my website on. Just widget designers. I've made a sticker sheet for my son. I mean, if you're gonna have a sticker chart,
I'm just doing,
don't get out of bed, brush your teeth.
or it's gotta be better to do it at
Hey,
the
just for
edges.
those who haven't done it before, remember, you just really need to get them on your corners of your paper. It doesn't need to go along the entire thing, along all edges. Just make sure you have your corners with the tape.
Thanks, I forget those days.
You're going to get a thank you card from each of us, Amanda.
Yes, feel free to mail me a thank you card.
They're all gonna
Can I just tell you, I made some thank you cards for like my son's teacher, and they did literally mail me one. Don't waste it on me. And now I've used one.
Turn this around now. Yeah, probably. I mean, watch what you're
Yeah, I
doing.
mean, you feel free
Watch what I'm doing. I'm going to
figure it
mess
out.
it
You
up.
can take the other stuff. This is the one that I want.
I think they can see what you're doing. Okay, I made a thank you card. I have 3 more to do. Oh, what am I doing?
Box is the purple petals, which is on your disc. So you get the whole kit, we can invite it in. I didn't really, I used my brain. So I'll have to give you the credit. No. Guess that's why you're supposed to look your disc, right?
Thank you.
I didn't see about that. I did first. I saw her little thing. Copy the card, you can make more to fill your box, or you can make bigger boxes.
Otherwise, it's like. That over.
Alright, so if you have your cards assembled, I'll just show you where some of these other pieces go, because I know some of you are like, so this piece is going to go on the inside of your lid. This is going to be the top of your lid, and these beautiful things that I cut out, you're going to put 6 pop dots on there, and then just pop it up. First you want to put your ribbon on. Okay, so what you're going to do, put your green piece in. Okay, and then you're going to take a piece of ribbon right about here. It doesn't wrap all the way around. Wrap it around, tape it down. Then you're going to hide that with that popped up piece. So if you don't want to put the popped up piece on, don't put your ribbon on. Okay? Make sure you put your green piece on first, then wrap your ribbon, and then put your popped up piece. Right, you have to put the bottom and then put your popped up. And then 3 of your 4 sides have a flower on it. Okay, the flower is not on the front because of the flap. Okay, so the flower's on both the short sides and the back. So you're going to put the sides on your box. And then if you notice, I have a white edge around each of my pieces. I measured it that way so that To me, it's cleaner than trying to go edge to edge. You never get it perfect if you try to go edge to edge. So I always just pull it in just a little bit. Something you could do is you could paint the box or ink it or something like that if you wanted like a little bit of purple there, if you didn't want it white before you did it, if you make these in the future. But like I said, Close to My Heart has a lot of great blank products for doing things like this, close to my heart. There's a flat piece that says cards that goes on the top. First, this is a full piece.
Okay.
Yeah, and you could Mod Podge this if you wanted to as well.
This one goes inside. Yeah.
The green one goes inside.
With this
No flowers.
on the inside of this right here. Hopefully they can see
And
it. I
if
think
you
they
notice
can.
that it's not taking you very long to put this together, right, in the scheme of things. Most of your work for your digital products is done before it ever gets printed. Okay, that's what I found. So it's not satisfying as far as like getting your hands in there and making something like traditional scrapbooking. But I think the reason I like it more is because most of my work is done before I even
This
go
one's
to
the
print
top,
it.
right? Yes.
And then also that I can
This.
use whatever digital kits I want. I can coordinate everything. And I think a lot of times you can find cuter digital kits out there than you can scrapbook paper.
Kind of flatten
And
it.
it's well cheaper. And you can use them over and over again. You all know I like to do this.
Ta-da. Can you see it? Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, the front piece does go up.
Yeah, this one goes on the pop thing up after the ribbon. Yeah, after the ribbon. You should have a ribbon. Yeah, where does the ribbon go?
On top of your box.
Like that.
On top of that top with the top.
I don't know. I'm gonna need somebody. I'm gonna need to look at one closer. Yeah. We're putting this on top of the box. Got to explain it to him. Okay. Now where does the ribbon go? Yeah. Inside?
Inside, you tape it. If you're going to put
You're
the
gonna
top
tape the
down.
ribbon like on the sleeve.
But you don't tape it on the bottom. You just
No, you just need to take the end.
Yeah, can I show everything? This is just how you're going to do your ribbon. I know you're all afraid to tape on that pretty picture, right? You're going to hide it.
So it like, I go there, walk out. I walked in.
Yeah. Yeah, I wrapped it around.
Yeah, like that so far. And I don't know if I quite understand the whole ribbon thing. Well, you can look at mine in a second. Okay. You're doing like this, tape on both ends, centering it here. Okay. And then bringing it around and popping it down.
So
you want to have it kind of even, right? Yeah.
And they're already out.
And then we're gonna put these little thingies on. So you're taping it on top of the on top of the ribbon or underneath the ribbon. Well, you have to tape. You have to have tape between the ribbon and the thing. Gotcha. So then we have to do these little doohickeys. I don't know how to do these little doohickeys. How many of these do we put on? All of them? 4 of them. 1 for each corner. Well, I got more than 4. Oh, there's 6? Well, that'd be 4 corners and 2 centers. So we have the ribbon around and tape to the top. Put a piece of tape underneath just
So a little fun tidbit about me is I actually have my nail license, so I'm a licensed nail technician. And so I came across this awesomeness, and I totally wanted to do this before I came, but I just ran out of time. She used digital scrapbook paper to do her nails.
Get out!
How cool is that?
What is it on?
This is on the Hybrid Chick. She painted her nails white, dipped them in rubbing alcohol, you print the paper on your printer, send it please, and it stuck to her nails. Yeah.
What did she put on top of there?
With the paper, then she put on. She was rubbing alcohol. Soaked her nails. Regular printer paper.
How did this come off of here?
Scrapbooked your nails, people. Scrapbooked your nails. So she printed on her own. She printed on her own printer. On regular paper. Painted her nails white. Dipped them in rubbing alcohol to get them wet. Put the paper on, and then slowly peeled it off. You know, they're not perfect, but you should put like a top coat.
Right.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
clear
color
or something like that.
It's ready to pop
Yeah,
up
tell me
things.
about it. I will have like a paisley on my toe, okay? How cool is it? Cluster your toenails, people.
Cluster your toenails.
Now that sounds weird. It's not right.
Sounds a little out there.
So what is it? Oh, you just use a double stitch?
I did save a couple cool things.
Okay.
Again, I'm always looking for ways to incorporate the blue scrapbooking. Sorry guys, I know, I wanted to save like the most fun for last, okay? Did you know that you could buy a printer and then buy edible ink for your printer?
What?
So then you could print your photos in edible ink on edible paper and put them on cake and cookies.
How about if we take our favorite layout, shrink it down and put it on our fingertips?
You could do that. Or you could make a digital scrapbook layout. You could take your photo to Costco or Sam's and they will put your photo on a cake. I'm sure you've all seen that. But you've just seen the person's face. Take it to the next level. Digi-scrap it. Have that be your photo that you put on the cake. Or you can digi-scrap a cake the way I do. This is actually his birthday cake. And I made a Catholic cake, and I was not about to cover those in fondant. Okay, I absolutely hate fondant. Just those two pieces of cake, they just about killed me. But the cones
And it pops up.
the top, the stems, the flags, the windows, those are all
Now we have
digital
this
scrapbook elements from a nice kit I have. So you
I'm
can
assuming this
scrap
goes here,
the cake
right?
yourself.
Is that edible or?
I hadn't done that one yet.
Okay.
The cake in the middle was edible, but then that was the decoration.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Well, you mentioned the edible ink, that was
All right, and this is my most
She said
favorite
the flower, that
Martha
goes in the
Stewart
back.
moment.
The one without the
So
flower
I
goes in
need
the
you
front.
all really quick just to
Oh.
raise your right hand. I solemnly swear
Solemnly swear.
that if Martha Stewart contacts me,
Martha Stewart contacts me.
I will give the credit to Amanda.
Credit to Amanda.
I decorated my son's room with digital scrapbooking supplies. Thank you. These monkeys,
So,
these are from my monkey business kit. The brain. Okay.
Wow. How well did they do? I mean, blowing up for that size.
Again, that's the 20 by 30 size.
Well, I mean, like the element.
You know what, ladies? I have enlarged things to 20 by 30 so many times, and I have not come across an element that does not enlarge well. They all come out beautiful. So he has a monkey room. And all those little monkeys. I'm going to tell you how I did that. I even have a little demo if anybody wants.
oops.
Did you hand cut those all out?
I did. And here's Zach. He's got an outer space room.
Did you do that with just the scrapping one?
I did, yeah.
I remember that on the blog.
Yeah. I sent it to her. She was blown away, so she posted it before I could write a tutorial on it. He said he wanted outer space, and I just knew I had to find a way to use my kit. So I actually digital scrapbooked.
Is your kit on the bed too?
No, I love that. So I did find a site that will print your own image on a comforter. Don't think it didn't cross my mind.
But it wasn't cost effective,
Probably. And actually, that one just matched so well that I just went with it.
Well, my mom, Amanda, you can buy printer paper to fabric.
Yes, I have made T-shirts for my kids. I forgot to bring them.
Yeah,
my mom quilts, and when she makes baby quilts, she gets a picture of the newborn, and then she prints it through on the fabric and then irons it on. Yeah, I did little robot T-shirts for my boys.
A-Manda, no matching seals?
Sorry, no matching seals on the envelope. You'll just have to use your purple petals kit. I want to show you guys something. One of my customers. I get to read all my friends' stuff. I hate timelines. No, I'm not the only one. Now I can't find this photo.
Go up to your photos at the top. Right there where it says photos, and then you'll see all your folders.
Your pattern. And I was hoping you could have decided.
Yeah, I went back to the right there.
That one there was no part.
Did you put them on your wall? Then just click, the wall.
There's a hundred. So check it out. She took elements from a couple of my kids and she made a quilt. This is beyond my scrapping right here, but I thought it was cool.
There.
Wow. So she, turned them into a pattern and then cut them out and. Which I thought that was cool. She sent me a picture. I have my boys in their t-shirt.
We'll show the thing.
Oh.
Show the cards inside. Open it up. And there's the card.
You reject it right here in class.
And turn it around.
I don't know that chick.
Yay.
Here's a little t-shirt.
I did something hybrid.
It says danger, hot temper. I do have actually the robot iron-on things. Those are for sale. I do have those. And then Zach, he designed his own. He got on the computer and he designed his own using the robot kit, so he was really proud. Yeah, you just print those on iron-on transfer paper, and then you can just iron them on t-shirts, which is another fun way to digital scrapbook.
Mine are all in this thing here.
Josh is 2.5, and Zach just turned 6. My A-Manda creation. It's always some letters and numbers. I don't know. So, to do does anybody want to know how to do that? You just need contact paper. And some printed out images. So I printed this one out and cut it out. I tried to find a way that I could just cut once, but this method involves cutting twice, and I apologize. But you cut out your image, whatever it is that you want to put on your wall. You're going to unroll your contact paper, and you're going to peel it, and you're going to have your sticky side up. You're going to put your image and smooth it out. And you're going to put the paper back on. And then you're going to recut it out, and you're going to leave like a 1/4 inch edge of contact paper around it. When you peel that backing off, and then it's contact paper, so it's not. I hope you try something hybrid. Thank you so much. Yes.
Do we have have anything after this?
And I can go in, I was like,
I guess we could be closing down this. Yeah.